Hi everyone, I'm Harry. Dean's mentioned me in his last few videos. Today I'm up at head office to show you a couple of pieces of equipment which was the easiest, fastest and best way to prep and cut diamond cut wheels. So here we've got the Micro24 CNC from Precision Wheel Equipment. And if you just want to come over here, we've got a damaged wheel which needs to be prepped first. As you can see, it's quite shiny, so that needs to be etched and ready for paint, and it's got a lot of brake dust on there. All you do with this blaster is pop your wheel in so it's central to the machine. Shut the doors. And this can be done with a tyre on as well. You just obviously not break the beads before you put it in here. Only break the beads when you're cutting it. Move over to here. You set it for a cycle of 3 minutes and that is all. You don't have to put your hands in here. It's fully automatic using water jets and an aluminium glass which is going to fire onto the wheel and etch it. And all you do is press the green button. Right, so this wheel is now fully done, taking only 3 minutes. As you can see, pull your arms back in there. Right, covered in glass. It looks shiny still, but once I get so just so you know, the actual compressed air in this is only for your air inlet in and your water inlet for your fresh water to rinse it off. So you get your foot there, get all of that stuff off. Spin it. And what I always say is, by the time that you've done number 4 on the car, number 1 is already dry and ready to be cut. Then you get your airline, and this will just show you the quality etch. We'll let that dry off and we'll see you over at the cutting process. So this lathe is super accurate, super fast, and it leaves an amazing finish as well. So now we've got to remove the damage from the diamond cut wheel. So all you do is simply probe the wheel first. So we're onto our probe screen. We've got 2 ways of bringing it up and down, using a hand wheel or the actual interface there. Move it across. You don't have to go right up to the edge like you do on most lathes. You can just go towards the edge because this machine will actually run off the edge at a certain amount when you select it. We have it as a default of about 3.5 mil, and that will just allow it to carry on and not leave any lips that you sometimes see when using other CNCs. So then you lift it up, come back down, wait for the light to come off, press start point, so that'll go yellow. Now I'm going to go find my in point. Again, same feature the other side, don't have to go right onto the edge unless you're trying to go around a right angle or something like that. You would tilt your probe accordingly. Wait for the light to go off again. End point, bring it up to a safe distance away, press the safe distance, then you go to here, save your wheel, overwrite, yes please, and start. That's now fully probed the wheel. Super accurate, as I say, so it will start cutting immediately when I put the tip down onto the wheel. So all you do is make sure everything's smooth. So up here you've got 2 different smoothing options. You've got one for making it take less points, so it'll be more smoother. Or if you want it to have the sharp edges like on a Tiguan or a Volvo wheel, then you go for this. But to be honest, on a wheel like this, you can select either one. This is what I was talking about it running off the edges. You can minimize that or you can increase that. And then all you do is save it. Go down to your wheel, smooth it, save the wheel, replace it, and now we're onto the cut screen. So this is where I'd spin my tool head, have it any angle you want. I want this one to be nice and straight, so just select it how I want it. back to here, use your hand wheel or your interface again. And I did make a slight score mark on the alloy, so that's where I know where to put my start position. Get your hand wheel, swap it over. And all you're doing is waiting for it to scratch. There you go, you see it just take off a bit of swarf there. You spin it all the way around just to check them all. As I say, you haven't got to find the longest spoke because it will run off the edge anyway. All you now do is say start position, press yes, shut your doors, and watch the magic happen. As you can see, as I said, this machine will cut straight away, saving a lot of time, which is huge when you're doing wheels. You want to be able to cut as many wheels per hour as possible. So then you come to your increments. Obviously, if it's ready for a finish, you change it to a 0.1, but we're going to do some more rough cuts. So I'm going to come down at 0.15, showing that after this we'll remove 0.15. Press play. I can set it up to do as many runs as I want as well. But I'm not going to do that on this occasion as the wheel's almost complete. Right, so this is the first rough pass. As you can see, it's pretty much cleared the wheel. I'm now going to start doing some lighter passes. So we'll come down another 0.5, press play, and then after that it should be ready for a final pass. Right, I'm now going to do a finish pass. There's a little bit of a flat spot over there. This machine is also capable of actually editing the profile, so you can just pull it down on one edge, but I think we're almost there anyway, so I'm just going to change the increments to a 0.03. As you can see, after 0.23 of a cut, this wheel is completely cleared in 4 passes. Completely clean. Okay, right. Now, this is where you need to get in touch. I'm going to put all my details in the post. You can get me on email, WhatsApp, telephone, give me a call. That does deep dish wheels, with a tyre, without a tyre. You bring some wheels and we'll sort them out for you. Be great to see you. Cheers for listening.